Hi, my name's Ashley. I'm working on my dispositions to teach part one and two for EDU 535. The first question is, what dispositions do you possess that you think will make you a successful teacher? The biggest thing that I think I possess is my caringness. I would say just the fact, like, my kids are my kids regardless. Like, my kids at school, I treat just like I treat my own two children. Um, so of course I want them to do their very best. I have high standards and expectations for them, but I also don't push them too hard. I do push them to, reach goals and that. And I really, really strive to make them believe in themselves, regardless of what their disability or ability is. I feel like I would want my children, my biological children, to succeed at anything that they set forth to do in life. And I also feel the same for my students that I work with. They've got enough on their plates already with having a disability, and I just really want to always be another cheerleader on their side, so to speak. And I feel like them knowing how much I care for them, as basically another caregiver or caretaker, is important. And I think that them knowing that will help to push them along and wanting to succeed even more, by having such a good relationship with their teachers and stuff. So I think that that would be my biggest positive disposition. My most not positive, negative disposition, I guess you would call it, would probably have to be my procrastination. I'm not gonna lie, I don't I tell myself that I'm going to do things and like stay ahead of the game and stuff, as far as like anything really, school work, and somehow I always end up just like right on track, and I wish I could change that. I mean, even though, yeah, I'm still getting stuff done as needed, I just wish I could get myself ahead of the game, because then I have more time to enjoy my family and do stuff with them when that opportunity arises, rather than, having to stay in and grade papers or whatever the case may be. So I feel like I really do need to work on that, in order for me to be a more successful teacher. And the third question is, what does a professional educator look like, and how do they behave? What standards guide their thinking and actions? I feel like all standards. I mean, we've adopted the Common Core standards, and every single standard that is in there, I feel like, is important and relevant, and all educators should really guide their thinking and their lessons and everything based on those standards, because that's the standards that we are supposed to go by anyways. So it only makes sense. What does your professional educator look like? How do they behave? I don't think that there's a specific look to an educator. You could be black, white, brown, gray, blue, purple. It doesn't matter, as long as you treat the children right, and respect them and their beliefs and whatnot. It doesn't matter what you look like. But how you act, I think, is important. You need to always carry yourself professionally. You need to treat others the way that you would want to be treated. And that goes for the same as, with the students. Like I said before, I wouldn't want my children, my biological children, to be treated any kind of way or not succeed at anything that they try to in life. So I want the same for my students, and I think that all professional educators should feel that way and think that way as well. Really, that's it. So yeah, that wraps it up.